Warriors, rise and shine. Before we get started, let's do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds. 5 Mississippis. We're going to breathe in deep and hold it and release together. And look, it's just so that you understand what that length of time is. When you're being provoked, it's nanoseconds. But what I want you to understand is why it's so important. Because if you find yourself stressed, instead of being triggered into an emotion and a uncontrolled body response, it's called reactive abuse. As soon as you get that in check, the sooner the better. Because this is what narcissists key in on when people lack emotional control. It's a key indicator. And if you can take possession of this and empower yourself, structure yourself to realign and catch it instead of being triggered, that it puts you in a disposition of counting 5 seconds, realign yourself, and ask these 3 questions. Will this decision bring shame? Will this decision bring guilt or regret? Just if you can just focus on that. If anyone triggers you to that point, also understand this much. Stop what the fuck you're doing, look at me. You also have the option to say no. And it doesn't require an explanation. Let's do this. 5 seconds so you understand what it feels like. 5 seconds. Come on now. Release slowly. All right. Shake that shit off, y'all. Y'all, I have exciting news. I've been playing with my new toy. It's a drone. This thing is wicked bad. I've been having so much fun with that, y'all. Y'all get ready for some footage. It's going to probably be at the end, or I don't know. The girls might salt and pepper it in the middle. But anyway, I've been having more fun with this than I thought I ever could. So the only thing is it doesn't record my voice. So I don't know how they're going to do it. But anyway, I'm still toying with it. And look, one of the things that need to be addressed sooner than later is some of the insufferable character flaws that come with hitting the narc pipe. That narc pipe's a hell of a drug. And in posturing defensively for so fucking long for most of your lives, for the most part, you've adopted defensive traits that kind of give that energy of natural bitch face. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like some of the withdrawals of punishing others that done you wrong in your past, and you just lashing out at folks and being very indifferent, but across the board. I want you to understand that's normal to be hypersensitive, but it does need to run a course. Look at me. You got to understand. You got to feel it in order to heal it. But the sooner we can get this out of your system, and it's only going to come through understanding more quickest. You see, many people think, oh, time heals all wounds. Well, without the right fucking medicine to expedite it, why suffer and be insufferable? See, what you don't need to get trapped by is this also. You may have already fucked around and passed up your match, your blessing, your so-called person. But they saw a part of you that reminded of something that tore their asses up in the past. And they look at that as unforgivable. It's a red flag. And you're going to be doing the same thing soon. But see, in your haste in putting up with dumbasses and going down the wrong rabbit hole instead of healing and being prepared for a warrior, now you're going to get your ass handed to you again when their walk-away game hits you like a bitch slap. Warriors, it's a vibe to be able to send a message of being approachable And with that same smile, being able to send that clear message to narcissists that you're unapproachable. It's a process, and it takes time. And the field test is knowing when to control your smile and when not to smile. And knowing that not everything that you hear, every emergency that comes across your way is yours. Not every interaction requires a response. If you find yourself in conversations where your silence falls due to a pause, and the person in front of you all of a sudden mysteriously starts solving their own problems, then they already had the answers. Stop wasting your time with pretend. Warriors, you were chosen, all right. You were chosen to test and tempt. And turned around to be the generational curse breaker. You're going to be hated for this. Because, look, through and through, you've been passing tests even when you were unaware. You may could have done it different, but you understood some folks just ain't right. Every test, you've improved with your knowledge and knowing I'm not falling for that again, right? But now with this awareness, you're spanking asses in a Christian kind of way. And look, don't forget to repent, because it comes too easy to hand them asses, because narcissists deliver themselves on a platter once you come into this knowledge. This is what it is to have your power back. With knowledge is power, only when applied. Warriors, you see, narcissists live for that fake-ass love. That's their dopamine hit. That's them hitting the empath pipe. You know, that whispers of pretend forever, the fake hugs. Narcs are addicted to the fake love, and get this, it's because they're hooked on the hurt. They love the euphoric feeling of the discard. All the meantime, you're hooked on the love bomb. They're disgusted by the beginning. They can't wait for the end. Break the cycle, warriors. And for most of you, you already have if you're watching this. Wipe your eyes. Not many can lay the claim that they broke a generational curse. And get this, only few are exercising by actions what they've learned. No one said it was going to be easy, but it does get easier when you ask the right questions, when you're looking for the remedy, a default. What's your default? If something takes your breath away, ask 3 questions. Shame, guilt, regret. Shame, guilt, regret. If you consider all these 3, you'll make the right choices. And for that, there's a greater reward, a quality of life you've been missing out on. It's the only void to be filled. Now get on out there and own it. You ain't nobody's bitch. Narcissists wouldn't make a pimple on your ass on your worst day. So shake it off. Own it. Thank you for your support and for the love you share with each other in the remarks. I thank y'all so much for lifting each other in prayer. You prayer warriors, you're feared. And it's that blanket of protection as a collaborative whole that makes us stronger. Hold the line. You keep your foot on their neck. Not because they're going to learn a lesson, because the ones watching are learning a lesson. Can I get a what? Is it time? I think it's time, y'all. Time for that happy dance. All right, get out there and own it. It's never goodbye, warriors. Never. It's always until next time. Namaste.
And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.